12th, is it?
12th, yeah.
17th.
Ladles and jelly spoons, Tim down for living with MS in Tenerife here. We are live at the Nebula. Roll intro. We don't have an intro this time. We got to do the intro live then. I've got to keep talking because the music's loud. And I'm going to get a copyright strike. I always wanted cars like these, you know, where you can park them anywhere you liked.
It's right off the curb, isn't it?
It's right on the curb. When the bus comes, they're going to have a problem. When the bus comes. So let's have a look at this. YouTube. MeTube. So that's YouTube.
You're on.
You're on. Actually, you're not on at the moment, I think. I think I'm just getting the beginning of your hat there. But if you bob in and go like that.
Go like that.
Go like that.
We'll find out in a minute. So, Timothy Dowd, we're at the Nebula in, it says live, so we must be live. Tim and Chris meeting the Channings at MIDWEEK. You're not the Channings, are you?
No.
What are you then?
Kings.
The Kings. Oh, you go. That's what I'll go for. The
Channing
Kings.
once.
The Kings. There you go. No, we don't have you at the moment, so you're okay. Right? We don't have you either. It's just us. So the least important people are here. I do need to ask your permission on live whether I can show the kids on YouTube.
Of course you can.
There you go, ladles and jelly spoons. Do me a favour, leave it out in the Queen Mum looking good for years. Get a pint of jelly deals and a pickled egg meal china. That's a Cockney accent, if you didn't know. Oh, live. Oh, he sounds posh, doesn't he, that guy? Very posh bugger. We're having dinner with the Kings and the Channings, yeah. There you go.
Dinner with the King.
Channing Tatum and Stephen King, there you go. We got love and horror in one go. So who's on? Pat Moran, Ruth Robertson, Ian Williams, Dave Mulready, Craig is on, Rob's on, Peter Glenn's on, Rocky Earth Guy, Jassy, hi Jassy, he's coming on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah. We're going to go to an Indian for breakfast.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the tinge of turmeric.
Is that good?
Well, you come on Sunday.
Could do. Yeah.
Sunday about 11 o'clock.
Sunday.
Are you going to walk part?
No, that's Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
Welcome everyone. Tim's live stream. So glad to be here. Peter Glennon says hi. Jassy. Martin Voss is on. Ian the Volley King. We're just talking about kings. These are the kings. You can't see them just now, but that's another story. Rocky is saying hi to everybody. Daniel's Adventures is on. Hi Tim and Christine. This is also Christine.
Not me.
Not him. No. This is Roger the Dodger Channing, or as we call him affectionately Rog.
You can do it. It's not
Rog.
a problem.
Yeah, because I think you signed an email once, Rog.
Most people call me Rog.
Rog.
Yeah.
Most people call him
All
Rog.
my friends do.
Oh right, that's me then, is
Well,
it?
it is you.
There you go. There you go. Hi, Trisha's on. Dave why is Pit? Oh no, I see Trisha. Dave Mulready. Adam Hussein. Sorry, I always get it wrong. Hi, Adam. Thank you. We love you. I've stopped learning sign language. I've taken a break for some reason.
Okay.
Because I thought I knew enough with the alphabet, but I don't.
Okay.
Great work, Daniel's Adventures. Keep it up. Tip: channel growth is consistent content. Yep. It's either once a year or once a week or once a month. Yep. You just got to be consistent with your content. Like me, 6 times a week live. That's a job, isn't it? Really. That's a job. Hey, Trisha and Louise. Anne-Marie Elton is on. Hi, Anne-Marie. And I hope David Butler's not far behind. I don't want to call him the sidekick again. This. Louise Parks, thank you so much for all your support, Louise. Emma Kelly's on. Did I turn the CCs on? Let me just check. Subtitles turn on. Yes, cool dude. Yeah, cool dude. So we're going to test the, what's it called? The subtitles now, yeah? Whether they got it.
Okay.
See what it makes of that. Louise, Vinny's on for the jokes. Brian Kinslow's on. Good evening, everyone. Adam, Craig, Vinny, Jimmy England. Jimmy England was sat here 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago? When did we come out with Jimmy England? 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Last week I was with Webby on his own, yeah? On his own. Cheers, big ears. I'm having some of this yellow tea.
Yes. Yellow tea.
I think it's called Earl San Miguel or something like that. Earl San Miguel. Daniel, Garfield's on. Must be you. Volume's fine. I'm shouting as much as I can. CC's are fine, says Craig. Hi, Bonnie, says Daniel's Adventures. Did I miss Bonnie or is Bonnie Garfield? Okay, Linka Satkin. I'm the only one that can say Linka Satkin. She says everybody else gets it wrong, like Kasakin or Kasatikin or something. Linka Satkin.
Linka Satkin.
Linka Sat. There you go. Linka Satkin. And Vinny says, me or Bonnie? Haha. Hi, Vinny. Who's Bonnie? Did I miss a Bonnie? Or is it somebody you know, and I don't? My golly gosh. Well, Garfield might be Bonnie then, I don't know. Didn't catch the long word you said on CC's. Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngyll, Llwyn Drobwch. No, Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll, Go Gerich, Llwyn Drobwch, Llantysilio Go Go Goch. Which means Llanfair is the church, the white church. Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngyll by the whirlpool, Llwyn Drobwch by the hazel tree. No, I can't remember it now. Something by the big red rocks.
Okay.
It's a place in Anglesey.
Nice.
Then they named it after all these things, and then they put the railway sign up, and that was a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
So the locals call it Llanfair PG.
Okay. I've seen pictures of that sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spot on, Tim. Erinka Satkin. Brian Kinslow, nice to see that Chris was able to make it tonight. Was the lift mended? No, what I did, I hung her out the back with my belt. So I say that again.
She takes it off.
No, the lift was mended.
Thank you. Hit the thumbs up. Yes, who's Bonnie? I know that she lies over the ocean.
She does. And over the sea.
And over the sea. Bring that by money to me. Right, so without further ado, Ladles and Jelly Spoons, I'm going to do a magic show for the youngsters. I'm not going to call you kids, because you're not kids, are you? You're teenagers. Are you a teenager?
I'm 9.
You're 9, 19.
9 coming on 9.
And Charlie, you're 18, right? Because you want a pint later.
He's 13.
13?
He's 13.
Well,
Yeah.
if you were Jewish, you'd be a man. There you go. Yeah, they become men at 13, don't they?
There you go.
The downside is...
Yeah, I know. I'll tell him later.
The bris. Ladles and Jelly Spoons.
Yeah, dear.
I know you've been dying to see me do magic online, and I've always said I would never do it, but I'm going to do it tonight. But you're going to sit at the back in the cheap seats, okay?
You're
Medium
ready.
to rare, here we go. So, let's just do this, put that there, and what I'll do
Ready?
is I'll try and get like that, and then I'll zoom in a bit. Oh,
Something broke.
couldn't you have waited till Eddie went home? Oh yeah. Can I just see this, darling? It's hanging off there.
Oh, thank you very
You're
much.
very
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you.
Ladles and Jelly Spoons, you too can have an accent like mine for only $39.95 down and 3 easy payments of $9.95. Ring 1-800 no Brits. Oh, you're on the front seat. You've never seen this before, have you, kid?
Oh dear.
Right. You can touch everything. Inspect everything, I mean. You know, I don't want to be cancelled. Cancel culture. There you go.
You ready?
There you go. So, look right in the camera and tell them who you are and where you're from.
Look in there. Good.
Say, I'm Georgina.
Georgina.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. There you go. So, Georgina, you just have a look at that. You don't have to do anything else today. And Charlie, you look at this. Just make sure that they are just little props, nothing special. This is special. Oh, this is my magic. That's where it all happens, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to check to see you can see it. Oh, well, let's have a look on the phone. Yeah? I've still got the thing on. And we can look on here, can we? That looks all right, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Look
You're on
that.
Yep. Good view.
Oh, it's pretty dark though, isn't it? That's pretty dark. Don't worry. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. Do you like card tricks? Some card tricks? I don't know what that is. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. So this is the show. Oh, that's what that's for. There you go. I knew there was something. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I am here together with the Channings of the Kings and my beautiful wife Christina to do a little magic show. I know that it is a little bit dark for you guys in the cheap seats over there, but hey, you know, if you want to see the same show that I did 12 years ago for Viv, go in the description of this video, and in the description of this video there's a link to Viv Dinner, and that's the magic show you're about to see. I've changed it slightly, I've shortened it a little bit, and I've changed one of the tricks, but that's another thing. So you've checked these, Charlie? You checked them too? They're just like bits of rope with bits of sellotape on the end. Okay, we've got a long one, a medium one, and a little short one there. Okay, so when I was a little boy, all I had to do was cry, and they'd either change my pants or feed me. Sounds like a great life, doesn't it, really?
Fantastic. Yes.
When I was a teenager, I had long, greasy hair and no luck with the ladies. I've solved one of those problems. And I said, when I grow up, I want to be a magician. They said, you can't do both. That was a subtle joke. But it doesn't matter if you're a little boy or a teenager or grown up. You always feel about the same, don't you?
You do.
You checked these, did you?
Wow, it's great.
When you get a little bit older, like 13 for instance, you might get into a relationship or even decide you want to get married. In English that's called to tie the knot. But relationships are fleeting.
Wow.
And that's why you need your friends to bring you back into balance the way you used to be.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Clap that.
When you get a little bit older, maybe the kids come along and life's whole again. This is the kids coming along. This is life being whole again.
Wow.
Until the kids are out of the house.
Oh my God.
Then it's rushing down to what we call the midlife crisis. And you all know what a midlife crisis is, don't you? But with a little kiss, you can usually get it back together again.
Wow.
And when things end, there's always a new beginning. Until the bitter end. But that's okay, because that's real life. Ladles and jelly spoons,
Oh,
my name's
that's
Timothy Dowd, making the magic happen for you today. And everything can be inspected.
Wow. That's
Wow.
great.
Is that good?
Do this. Do this. I'm just going to have a little bit of my magic juice. Doesn't work without the magic juice. I bet there's one guy on there saying, I saw how you do that. It's up his sleeve. It's in his thing, you know. Anyway, so
Well, I did.
that's that one. Let's do a card trick.
Right.
Okay. Okay. These cards are all different. So we'll just give them a mix. And you can trust everybody, but cut the cards.
Right.
That's what they say, isn't it? You can trust everybody, but cut the cards.
Yeah.
Right. So, do you know what the cards are called? Or what's this one called, for instance? Sorry?
5 of spades.
5 of spades, okay. What about that one? 6 of hearts? Yeah, okay. So you know spades, clubs, diamonds and all that stuff? Okay. What I want you to do is to take a few cards and just put them here, so you, and don't look. Don't look at the one you cut to, okay? Just pick some up, just put it against your chest or your belly, and don't look until I tell you, all right? Right, so cut as many or as little as you want, but leave some for Charlie. Right, put them, that's it, yeah. And you take some, leave some for me. Okay, oh, you looked. Is that okay? Just, okay, just hide it, just hide it. Right, so you're gonna go first, right? When I turn round, I want you to look, right? And then I'll ask you a question, okay? When I say you're done, put it back on your chest, and so I can't see it when I turn back round. Okay? Right, have a look now. I'm not looking, am I? Okay. Is it hidden again?
Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ready? Okay. Name any card in the pack except that one.
7 of hearts.
7 of hearts, Jack of clubs. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack of clubs. Everybody says 7 of hearts and everybody picks the Jack of clubs.
No, they don't.
No. They're all the Jack of clubs up.
That's really good.
No, they're not. I'm going to turn around again. You look at yours now, okay? Right, have a look. You ready?
Okay, ready? Put it down.
Hidden?
Yep.
Okay. I want you to count backwards in your mind from 13. So start at 13, 12. Are you ready? Go. Stop. Did you stop on 8 or 9? 9? In your mind you stopped on 9. Think of a colour, black or red. Red, okay, thank you. So it's a 9. I think you're trying to. I think you were at 8. I think you were at 8. I think it's a red 8. If it were to be a red 8, think of either hearts or diamonds. Are you thinking of hearts or diamonds? But you're thinking of hearts, aren't you? But it's a diamond.
Oh.
Let's have a look. The 8 of diamonds, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay. Big round of applause.
That's amazing.
Amazing, as I say.
Wow. Well done. You read your mind, Georgie. Yeah, you read your mind.
Read your mind. It's actually, if you take the 2 of clubs and you give it a little rub, right, then it turns into a king of diamonds.
Oh my God.
You missed that, didn't you? I'll do it once more time. If you take the king of diamonds and you give it a rub, it turns into the... Okay. I've got him now, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
Charlie,
I've got a book you can have where you can learn that.
You'd love that.
Yeah?
You'd love that.
Would you like to learn card tricks?
Yeah.
I've got a book. It's $7.99, right?
Yeah. We pay it.
A week.
You would. A week?
No.
Wow. Oh my God.
That's really good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Amazing.
Okay, thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. So we're going to take this this thing off here. There you go. You check that. You know what it is? It is a ring, and it's made out of?
Brass.
Which metal is it, do you think? Actually, I don't blame you if you don't know, because you don't have... It's brass, actually. It's brass, but we used to have brasses when I was a kid, and one of my jobs was to get the brasso out and buff the brasses, right? But we don't have brasses anymore, do we? No. We don't have brasses because we melted it all down, especially in Britain, you know, pay the rent. And you know where it comes from? This thing comes from the bridle of a pony. So they have to be quite strong. So it doesn't come to bits, does it? There's no sort of...
No, it doesn't break.
Don't come to bits, no.
Right, no.
And this
No,
came from
it's a ring.
B&Q, it's just a piece of nylon thread.
Oh, well, that's boring.
Right, so what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and thread this, right, on the end of this, like that, and then pop it straight off the middle.
I can't believe his face.
I'm not sure whether you can put it on, right, like that. Just put it straight back on the middle. But you can't really, I don't know. I'll say what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a double knot like that. Hold that side. You ready? And we're going to try and take it off, okay?
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Actually, I cheated because it's not even there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tim Dowd making the magic happen.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Fantastic.
And you hold the ends. And I'll get the thing back on it like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're still with us? Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Still live. So this, my friends, is an English lesson. Okay? Oh, check that. It's just a piece of cork with a bit of felt in it. There you go. And you check that. Little cup. It's actually made out of jojoba wood. Jojoba. And this is a little ball. It's a wooden ball with a crocheted bit on it. Look at that.
Leave it.
And put it in the cup. So we got the cup, we got the ball. Okay. So the cup, English lesson. The cup, the ball, is in the cup. Okay. The ball is in the hand. Okay. The ball is in the pocket. Okay. So it's either in the cup, in the hand. Whoops. It's either in the cup, or it's in the hand, or it's in the pocket. Okay. So where's the ball now?
Pocket.
Well, actually, no, it's in my hand, in the pocket. But that's, you know,
Oh, that's a trick.
that was close. That was close. The ball is in the cup. Yeah. In the cup, in the hand, or in the pocket. Where is it now?
Hand.
No, actually, it's under the cup. Can't you see it?
No.
Snap your fingers. Right, exactly. I didn't notice it. What actually happens is you take it and you put it in the pocket like that, right? And then you snap your fingers and it comes back. Right? Now, it could be under there, right? Or it could be there. Where is the ball now? Be careful.
On top.
On top of the cup. And you put your hand up to say that, didn't you? Because you knew it was on top of the cup. When actually, it's on top of the bottom of the cup. Because the cup's upside down.
It is, yeah.
And where is the ball now? In the pocket. And if it's in the pocket, right, it cannot be under the cup, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Oh.
It is.
I'm telling you, if you put it in the wrong pocket, there's a big problem. You know what the big problem is, don't you? That's the big problem.
Oh my goodness.
And it doesn't actually fit.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Timothy Dowd, making the magic happen. I hope we had a wonderful time. We're going to have another drink. Barry's here with Gail in the Vistas. And
Fantastic.
we're going to have another show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining in.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining in. We never met before, did we?
No.
Say no, Dad. And did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay,
Lovely.
cool, dude. I'll send you the book and you can learn how to be a professional card magician. You just got to promise me two things. The first thing is, if you learn magic, right, the magic disappears. So what you felt now, wow, you're going to lose that. So you've got to make it a conscious decision. If I learn to do it, I'm going to lose the effect. So that means you've got to perform magic to see the wonder in other people's eyes. Very important, right? So if you do learn it, magic will disappear in your life, but the magic will come back when you show it to other people.
Yeah.
And never tell them how it's done. If somebody says, how's it done? You answer, if they say, how did you do that? You say, I did it very well. Okay?
Fantastic.
The second thing is, the book is set into chapters, like books are. Don't skip forward. The one chapter builds on the one before and prepares you for the one after. If you go back and 2 chapters ahead, they're talking gobbledygook.
Yeah.
Because if you say, do an Elmsley count, and you go, what? I didn't learn that yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. I didn't want to give away Elmsley count, but you're going to look it up now, aren't you? But that's another story. So I'll send you that. I'll send it you, and you can send it on,
Please,
all right?
thank you.
Because I know he's going to look anyway.
I am, yeah. I am.
Right. Good man. Good man.
Fantastic.
Say thank you.
Well done. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Oh, there's one other thing you've got to do, Charlie, and you've got to say it loud into the microphone. You've got to say, Tim, you're the best magician I've ever seen close up.
Tim, you're the best magician I've ever seen close up.
And it's my round.
It's what?
It's my round. It's what magicians do. It's like a magician
It's
thing.
your round.
He's clever, isn't he?
You're buying the drinks.
Right, it's his round.
Yeah. You did it right.
That's funny.
So, let's
dear.
do this.
That's very
I'm here.
good, wasn't it?
I'll turn that off. Oh, I've got to do the. I've got to take the thing off.
No.
Good. There we go. Charlie, look in the camera. Okay, I think we've got everybody. Okay, let's see what the guys are saying.
Hopefully not surprised because it was very good.
Here we go. Let's go all the way back. Boring. Watch Ruth. Joanne Early's on. Joanne Early's early. Joanne Early's late. There you go. Yeah, we're all on here. We're all on. I'm blocking Roger a little bit. There you go. David Mulready. There's only 27 more Wednesdays till Christmas. Joanne Early, Watch Ruth, awesome channel. Green's Adventure. I mistook your August booking for June booking. I thought the Greens were coming last Friday. They're coming in August. Ruth, thank you. Jesse, you're welcome. Dave Mulready, Carol Smith from the Crown Plaza, Glasgow, waiting for Diana. Sorry, she's on freight. Oh, Diana Ross. Okay. A piece of wrapped up, twisted, rotten string walked into a bar. Barman said, "Don't serve string in here. You are a piece of string." He said, "No, I'm afraid not."
Boom.
How's your AHV? I thought it was ADHD.
Usually
Oh,
is.
Alan's Homemade Vlogs. Morning, it's been best mate, that is. I have no idea who that is. But he'll be going home saying, "Who was that?" Great stuff, Tim. Clapping says, there we go. Brilliant, Tim. Oh, God. I'm just going to take pictures of these and read them later.
Even better in real
Just
life.
a quick thanks to all that have donated to the Climb Up the Goat Fell week on Saturday. For fact, most appreciated. Alan's Homemade Vlogs. If you've not heard about that, Alan's going to walk up Goat Fell. Is it Goat Fell? I think it is Goat Fell. And he's going to walk up Goat Fell, and if you send him money over PayPal and his link's on his page, then he's going to donate that to Webby, and Webby's going to send that to the FACT, the Fighting Against Cancer in Tenerife. Shirley, I'm glad you're on. I do apologise. I went and paid for the coffees we'd had, and I ordered 2 more, but when I got home I realised they'd only charged me €8 something, and it couldn't have been all the coffees. So the 2 you were waiting for, I hadn't paid for. And in fact, they probably didn't arrive, and you probably just left. But I do apologise for that. I thought I'd paid for the extra 2. So if you're still waiting, you can go home now. Hi, Shirley. Look well this morning. Hey, hi to Stuart, says Alan. How the bleak did you do that, Tim? Amazing. Clap, clap, clap. There you go. Cool dude. Ian the Volley King. Shirley, nice one, Tim. How's that for magic? I'm definitely on Murgiano when I get home, says Shirley. It's magic stuff. There you go. Murgiano's this. Oh, no, it's this. I don't know which is worse. Yes, Goat Fell, there you go. Thanks, Trisha. Back in the room, hopefully. Cool dude. Are we still on? We're still on. Right. Roger, me old China.
Yes.
Last time we met was... No, we didn't meet last time you were over, did we?
Yeah, October. It was Chris's
always do.
birthday, and we had cocktails in the.
That's right, we
In
did.
Eden.
That's
Yeah.
right, we did. In the Eden. Did I pay for them?
You did pay for them.
Jesus, I must have been rich, wasn't I? It was expensive, wasn't it, over there? Did they let you drink? Did they let you drink anything in the cocktail bar? Huh? All right. Okay. Monster.
What's
Is that like an energy drink? Is it? And you're still sort of like laid
It's
back.
working, isn't it?
Still laid back. So Charlie, what happened to them shores? What happened to them shores? Them shores? Them shores. What happened to them shores? What's mine? I'll have a pint.
Boom.
Got him back. YouTube
Yes,
Alan
October it
AB
was.
Vlogs. October it was.
Yeah.
And you're staying at the same place.
Yes, the
Can
usual.
can we tell them?
Yeah, I'm on Sunset Harbour.
Sunset
It's actually
Harbour.
Pueblo Torviscas. There's two companies within the same complex.
All right. So it's called Sunset Harbour outside the front, but Pueblo
I think
Torviscas
it's got
is
both outside the front.
Oh, is
Actually.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, one is a company called Diamond, I believe, if I'm allowed to say
Diamond,
that.
yeah.
And the other one is privately owned apartments.
Okay.
That are run by a management company, and we go through that one. So it's,
Right. So you're not in the crappy old Diamond Resort.
Well,
You're in the.
should I say something like that? No, they're all privately owned apartments basically.
Okay.
And we go self-catering.
Right.
Always self-catering because.
He says we, right? It's you that's self-catering.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like the thought of having breakfast on a balcony rather than fighting a crowd in a restaurant.
Or go into a tinge of turmeric and get
Well, I
in
might
an
do
Indian.
that,
Actually,
actually.
that's quite good. The only thing I didn't like about the tinge of turmeric so much was the kebab sausage.
Okay.
It was good, but when you want a crappy sausage for breakfast,
Yeah.
and you get this beautiful kebab, then it's a bit of a.
What time are you going?
We're not going. I think we're going to be there about 11, are we? Because
we do it?
Jassie's staying in the village. He's up in the hotel up the road. So we're not going to go early because Chris doesn't like getting up too early. So I thought if we get the taxi about 10:30, we're there for before 11, and then we'll have a mooch round. And because her electric wheelchair's not coming back by Sunday, so I'm going to have to take the manual one.
Okay.
We could take this one if you want, but it's hard on a ramp, this one, because the driving wheels are in the middle. So it's got two wheels, like 4 wheels front and back,
Yep.
and the driving wheels are in the middle, so you can turn around on a dime.
Okay.
But when you start on the ramp, as soon as the front wheels go up the ramp, the driving wheels lift off the floor.
Okay, that's good.
So you got to give it a little bit of a push. They won't be in danger because we're not going very far. We'll get out the taxi and then we'll go to the thing, eat something, and then get in another taxi and go home. Okay.
So it's basically an English breakfast, Indian style.
It's English breakfast Indian style. We did it actually on the McMaster. Sorry, what did you say?
You think you'll still fit in the car
Height-wise, yeah, it should be all right. It should be all right. If not, we'll just take your head off. You all right, Chris? I'm all right. All right. Oh yeah, I can be clipped as well. You know, you're older than me, aren't you? You can
I
clip
am
me,
older
you
than
can
you,
clip me.
yes. Yes. I'm 59 plus VAT. I'll let everyone else work that out. Yeah. Yeah. Begins with a 7 though.
Oh dear. And it's Igik here, so it's only 7% here.
Yeah.
How long are you over for?
10 nights.
You
Came
got in last
yesterday.
night, you're leaving on Thursday, Friday next
Friday
week?
morning we go.
Friday morning, so no Freaky Friday next week.
No,
And you're not coming to Freaky Friday this Friday, are you?
probably not.
No,
this time.
no.
I might come out for
I
a
mean, you
walk,
don't want to come
never
and
know.
watch me and Webby get drunk, do you? Not really, no. Charlie's there saying, I don't want to ever see this guy again.
But there's every chance I'll come back before the end of the year anyway. so-
Okay, cool. Are you retired now?
No, still playing.
Still playing?
Yeah, I can't stop. I love it too much.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're retired the same as I'm retired,
Yeah, do it.
aren't you? Yeah, you do what you want.
Yeah, I used to sell musical gear as well.
Oh, did you? That was Chris's job.
As a rep for a guitar string company.
All right.
Rotor Sound, have you heard of them?
Rotor Sound, yeah.
Yeah.
Ernie Ball Super Slinkies I used to
Yeah.
have.
Oh, that's kryptonite.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was a Rotor Sound rep for a while.
Rotor Sound, okay.
And I still
And
do
Martin,
a
a
bit.
bit of
Still
Martin
do work for
strings,
Rotor
yeah.
Sound a little bit
Yeah.
as self-employed, yeah.
Yeah.
So I gig and I do a bit of Rotor Sound, and that and my state pension keeps me very happy. Thank you very much.
You're from which state?
In the UK.
UK, the failed
Yeah,
state, okay.
Yeah. Failed state. Yes.
And you're not working? No. Don't.
Help with the grandkids and that.
You don't have time for that, do you? Work.
No.
You don't have time for work, do you?
No, I
No.
Me neither.
9 grandchildren,
You got 9 grandchildren,
3 great grandchildren,
3 great
1
grandchildren.
coming.
Right.
Next
Okay.
to your auntie and uncle, they've got.
You're going to be aunties and uncles. Oh, you are. You're an auntie. Oh my God.
I know, scary, isn't
It
it?
is scary, yeah. That's what you get living on a council estate in Britain. Well, pick that one up with Shirley,
I
will
live in a
you?
very nice place, I'll have you know. I live on the Ashdown Forest.
He does actually. In fact, he's shown me the picture outside his doorbell.
Winnie the Pooh country. We
It's
live.
Winnie the Pooh
Yeah.
country, yeah. Or as we call it, a poo country.
Oh dear.
Hey, Jimmy!
And
Where's
Tasha lives in Eastbourne.
In Eastbourne. Oh, very nice. Posh part of Eastbourne, of course.
Yes, of course. I beat you there.
Absolutely. There you go. No, you got to live in the posh part of Eastbourne, because the rough part of Eastbourne, that's like...
That's rough.
That's rough, yeah. Isn't that down where Colin lives, somewhere out near there, Bournemouth?
No, he's Bournemouth. Same coast, but
Same
further
coast,
down.
a bit
A
further
couple of
down.
miles further down.
I'll tell you where I went once, was... what was it called? Worthing.
Yeah.
Well, it's not so far.
Not so far, yeah, Worthing.
We live in Crowborough. I think you won't have heard of it probably. It's
I have
East
heard of
Sussex.
Crowborough, but it was the last time you said it, and I
If you-
still don't know where it is.
Don't know where it is. If you think Tunbridge Wells, it's about 10 minutes from there
10 minutes from Tunbridge Wells,
Yeah.
by car.
by car.
Right.
Seven Oaks as well. But
See, we do everything by foot, you see, on foot. So it's not 10 minutes on foot.
No.
Because it depends on what type of car you've got.
Day by foot.
People are putting loads of stuff in here. Anne-Marie just got a taxi, or text. Maintenance on the network, it keeps dropping out. Eep, up, on again. Cool Steve. NTM, Jassy, probably be, if I can, will probably be Tuesday. All right, cool dude. Hey, Jazzy, I'll see if I can come over. All right, I was going to lend Jassy my car to go up the top, up the north. But if Steve's coming down, we can all meet up. I'll be in Tenerife on Saturday till next Wednesday, staying in Cayo Salvaje. If you're around the south, let me know. Jassy probably be Tuesday. I'm out having a pint with the mates on Tuesday, is that right? Gotta be. I could have a muchas gracias. He's Italian, so you gotta say grazie mille. Thank you thousands. Grazie mille.
Are you still doing your cooking thing?
Webby on, 2 minutes, important day today, bomb.
Still doing your cooking?
Nah. Oh, I am cooking, but I'm not filming it. I'm
not filming it.
No. And I didn't film it before. They ended up being a lot of work for nothing because it was an extra channel and it didn't get a lot of views anyway.
Okay.
So, and I'm not doing it for the views, but it's nice to have a few, innit?
Yeah.
For all the effort you put in.
Yeah, of course.
That's the problem. Craig, Rocky, Shirley saying, heard that lol. Oh, that's me swearing, is it? I said to an American friend of mine that I come from Liverpool, and he said, what state's ID is that? He said, it's in a proper state. On in 2 minutes, important news. Oh, Webby's going to come and give us important news today.
Is he?
And if the doctors say you're important, you've got to dress important.
You have.
The whole signal and the Wi-Fi is crap on the bus, but it seems okay now on the Stagecoach Express. I love reading the comments out there that have nothing to do with what I'm doing. Chris Godfrey, where's Webby? Well, he just said it'd be in 2 minutes. Claudio, buenos dias, says Craig. Fantastic army training camp near Crowborough. Been there a few times, says Vinny.
Yes, I've got a friend lives just at the back of that. Yep.
Alan, is it true that you guys have self-drive buses? Well, they're called cars, mate. Cars, right? Get in the car, drive yourself, innit? More thumbs up. And
there are.
Alan's got some hearts.
There are self-drive taxis starting next year in the UK.
Really?
Apparently so.
That's just to make taxi drivers unemployed,
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly.
You know, everybody's going to be unemployed. You kids, right? I'm not going to call you kids anymore. You young people, you got to really think what you're going to do, right? Because if you go to school and learn what they teach you, you're going to be useless in the society. What you've got to do, you've got to learn how to look after people, right? Because there's going to be loads of rich old people when you grow up, right? There'll be loads of rich old people trying to give you loads of money to look after them. Or find something that you love, right? And make that into a job. And you say, how do I do that? I talk to a camera, you know? He goes out and plays a guitar.
She loves dancing.
Are you a dancer? You can make a fortune at that, especially if you do it online,
Yeah.
yeah?
She
When you're
never
old enough.
Stops dancing.
Yeah?
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, you can be really good. You can be really good. And online is going to be everything these days.
Loves coding.
Yeah.
Coding.
Yeah, but the coding was a thing when I was young. That was great. You could earn a fortune at it. ChatGPT does it quicker than. Yeah, but you just need to describe a game to ChatGPT and it'll code it for
You
you.
want to be a police officer, don't you? As well. You'll learn
We need
about
that.
police.
We need philosophers.
He wants
Okay.
to come here.
To be a policeman,
So, yeah.
then you got to take Spanish citizenship, or you go to a police in Britain and do an exchange. You can do that. But I think to be a police here, you got to be a citizen.
Yeah. It's
Go
their
on.
first time in Tenerife, and
Oh,
they
is it your first time?
absolutely love it.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Don't you?
Where else have you been?
Nowhere.
Mallorca. And then
Excuse me. Where else have you been? Nowhere. And
he went to Mallorca with us when he was 1.
when you won, so you remember that, right?
And this one's never been abroad.
It's your first time abroad.
Yeah.
Is it your first time flying?
Yes, it was.
What do you think?
Good.
Was it good? Yeah. Did you at the beginning? Was it like, ooh, I'm not
Yeah,
sure, I'm
it's
not
a
sure, I'm
bit
not sure.
scared
Great.
to start with.
Yeah. Me, you see, it's like, oh, no bother with flying. So your first time flew?
Yeah.
You know the first time I flew, right? I got in a plane, sat on the floor, right, with a French girl, and she jumped out, and then I jumped out. We were jumping out of the plane for charity. It says,
Skydive.
beat cancer, jump out of the plane.
I've never done that.
And I went up to Cark in Cumbria. I went up to Cark in Cumbria, and we got in this little Cessna, I think it was, something like that. And there's 6 of us,
Yeah.
and I was the second person out. And it was a static line, so they hooked us on, and then pushed us out.
Would you do it again? 'Cause
I did it again.
you did.
Yep, the same,
wants
the
to
next
do
day.
it.
He wants to do it.
Yeah, the static line. I've never done free fall, which I would like to try, but not now. I'm overweight now, so. It's like, I say, how long does it take to get down? He says, open or shut. But it was really good fun. Static line. You got to jump out, and then spread eagle, and then do 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, check canopy, look up, and if it's not round, it's wrong, is what they said, right? It's a round parachute. If it's not round, it's wrong. If it's not round, look down, pull, punch, kick.
Okay.
And then, so it drill you into it, right? So the first time, perfect exit, perfect canopy, everything. Second one, I twisted. And so it was candling. And I was coming down pretty fast. It was only 2,000 feet. So I was candling. So I went, look, pull, punch, right? And then that went off, and then it went like this, and they both come up.
Okay.
So one's between my legs. The main
would never
parachute
see
had
it
gone down,
again.
right? So the emergency parachute had done this. The main parachute had gone down, and then it inflated in front of me and came up. So I'm lying on this string like that, and I'm coming down back first. And even though you got a parachute, it's pretty fast, right? It's like jumping off an 8-foot wall,
Okay.
right? And just before I hit the ground, I just kicked my legs over and landed perfectly, like a bag of spuds.
Wow.
Never did it again.
No. Wait, you didn't.
Did you have it?
No. I did. I've told it loads of times. In fact, I've told it so often now, it sounds true. It is true, actually. It is true.
Yeah,
I might have embellished it a little bit, with my casual kicking over the legs. I was probably going. Anyway.
Charlie's going to come paragliding.
Okay, it's 6:45. We're going to order now, ladles and jelly spoons. Because if we don't, other people will be coming in and then we'll get our food too late, yeah. So, you know what you want? A menu, of course. A menu. I want a menu.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, Adam's loving us all. Cool dude. Typo in the website. Rocky Earth Guy, Adam, Rocky Berkey, Rocky. Ruth Robertson's. Jen's lying next to her on the sofa. Learn a trade. The world always needs tradesmen. And from that, someone who works at a university, so many graduates leaving with no job. There you go. So they want tradeswomen as well, so don't worry. So you could be a plumber.
Yeah. I could use a plumber right
Where
now.
there's muck, there's brass. Gianni Watson, hi Pauline. Jack Bell, what's the name of the guest band? Well, you're on your own now, right? But he used to play.
I'm on my own now. Oh God, do you want the history? For those that remember New Faces, I was on that years ago.
New Faces, he was on New
I was on
Faces.
that in a band called Hot Stuff, which was alongside Patty Boulay, who people might know. I then got signed to a record company called Areola, which was quite a big label.
In Germany.
In Germany.
In
and
Munich.
It had people like Leo Sayer, The 3 Degrees, The Pretenders, all that label. Boney M, for those that are old enough to remember them. And I did 3 singles and got into the charts in Germany. And then, as time went on, I ended up for 20 years as John Lennon in the Upbeat Beatles, travelling the world.
Upbeat Beatles.
And I went literally all over the world. China, Hong Kong, Cyprus, the Azores, New York.
Couldn't you find the place?
Couldn't find it, no. I did that for a long time. And then one day, my daughter, who was no longer sitting there now, has gone somewhere, was a carer in a care home.
Yeah.
She now manages a care home, actually.
Right, okay.
But she said, Dad, come and play for me. And I'd never done a solo gig in my life. It was always bands. And I thought, well, okay, I did it. And for the first time in my life, I was terrified. But I did it, and I suddenly realised there was a lot of people that were sad, if you like, for want of a better word, waiting to die, basically.
Yeah. And your age.
And my age. And I found they were getting up and dancing.
Right.
And I thought, well, this is something. And
Yeah, but you're doing 50, 60 stuff, 70 stuff.
And that's what I sort of looked at what would they, look at their age and thought, well, what would they have had when they were sort of 20?
So it's the Stones and the Beatles now, isn't
It
it?
was, exactly. And so I do 50s, 60s, a little bit of 70s, and they love it. And you know what? I get more from that than I've got from anything. There's something special about that.
I tried to get my mate Dave Bonnet to do old people's homes. I said, get a couple of rock and roll dancers, some good-looking guy, good-looking girl, to go and do the old rock and roll thing. And you sing in the background, you clean up, and you'll have fun doing it.
Yeah,
Cool
I do
dudes.
love it.
Because these people in the old people's home, they've got loads of money. Loads of money. Especially the managers.
Yeah. This one can sing.
Can you sing as well?
Yeah.
Do you go out and do a bit?
Not really, no.
No.
I'm too busy with the care home.
Right, yeah,
We
okay.
look after people living with dementia.
All right. So you're probably doing nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows but Jesus. Took that bail.
That's the one.
That's the one. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get Alejandro.
Menus.
Right, we're going to leave now. We're going to leave it now. I'll just read the last ones out. David, 91 watching, 50, 10 thumbs up. There's only 91 watching. What happened? Webby said he'd be here in 2 minutes. Can't find his from his elbow. Jimmy England, hi Daniel. Michelle, we waited as long as we could, Webby. We waited as long as we could, Webby. We always said we're gonna go when it's all done, when we're finished and everything like that.
Before you go, thank you for the magic show.
Oh, you're exactly right.
Thank
No
you very
problem.
much.
No problem. Do you want the bill with or without VAT? He's going to pay. He's going to pay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, ladles and jelly spoons. We're done. We're finished.
Thank you.
I'm actually going to finish it from here today, and I'll just connect to the Mimo app. What do you think?
Is that the camera?
That's the camera. Do you want to say something?
Good show.
No.
Good show, thank you. So we're going to end the live stream now, ladles and jelly spoons, with this button here. And when I do that, hopefully it's going to end it for everything. Was that 30 kilometers an hour? I don't think so.
No, that's exactly what I was going to say, but I'm on camera, so yeah.
End the live stream now. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Bye-bye.